So now it's one of us.
Yup.
Big Brother begins now.
Well, good luck, Max.
Thanks. Good luck, Matt.
Best man win.
So, in the end, I decided to go with Max as the replacement nominee. It just made the most sense because he really rarely talks strategy to me, whereas at least the other people on my short list come to me before important events such as ceremonies and actually ask for safety, whereas he didn't really even try to do that. Honestly, between Matthew and Max, it really won't matter who goes home, I don't think. Either way, I'm not too scared of them coming for revenge or any of them having allies that will come for revenge. Hopefully, I'm still in a good spot as my HOH reign comes to an end.
Tonight is the night that Max and Matthew will face eviction night.
I'm so sad.
Did you know it was gonna be you?
No.
Did you talk to Nick at all?
Yeah, I talked to him and he didn't say anything about how he was nominating, so I was kind of assuming it was gonna be me.
Yeah, he's kind of pissed at Nick, not gonna lie. Like, you try talking to him and he just avoids you like the plague.
So I'm nominated. I'm kind of pissed off because I thought that Nick was someone that I could trust, but apparently he didn't feel the same way about me. I actually really wanted to work with him. He was like one of the top 3 or 4 people that I really wanted to work with. I'm kind of pissed off that I got nominated. It was not a smart move on his part, especially when it was someone like me who's pretty loyal. Right now I have a strong core 4 with Brandon, Jam, and Tom, so I have 3 votes there. Kyle S. said he is going to save me also, and then apparently Chris doesn't like Matt. So that should be enough for majority. I'm going to keep trying to work on people, but honestly I feel kind of safe.
I know in my first impressions video or something I said I really want to work with Max, but he's kind of boring. Literally, when he was nominated, he PM'd me right away. Like, hey, will you save me? Bitch, what? No. Are you? No. I just think that's messy as fuck. You want to talk strategy exactly when you get nominated. Too late, bitch.
Max is going to go as the replacement nominee. I think a lot of the people in the house haven't gotten to connect to Max, probably less than me because Max just isn't on very much. Being in the Outsiders of Alliance, that means that Max on the block could really help us because Matthew's on the block and we might potentially save him.
Oh my god, I'm so happy because not only someone who I would have nominated if I won HOH is now the final nominee this week. So far, we have 4 confirmed votes to evict Max, and that is Marie, myself, Kyle H, and Mateus. And all we need to do, we just need to convince one more person. That's literally it. And then Max is out of here, and Matthew stays, and we have a 50% chance of winning HOH next week. And literally, this is just I'm just so happy.
I am jumping right now.
This is great, honestly. Oh my god. We just need one more vote. It's definitely the first week, so I feel like people would be afraid to be
I mean, if we get 1 vote, we probably were able to get all 5 of the other people.
The problem is Nick wants you out.
I do kind of hope that Max stays and Matthew leaves, but you never know what will happen.
Has he said that?
I think he's made it a little clear.
How do you make it clear?
Did you hear his speech?
Yeah, but I mean, I've tried to rectify.
He basically called me a pawn.
Yeah, but...
Which, if I'm the pawn, that means he wants you out.
If you're the pawn, that means now Max is the pawn, and pawns go home.
I mean, Max might be the target, but no one's said anything outside of this alliance. From the talk in the house, a lot of people want Matthew out because he seems shady. This is like the Audrey Middleton syndrome, when you just play too hard and people start resenting you and they send you home.
There is Matthew, who make deals with everybody and get caught. I don't want to be connecting with him as possibly aliens because this can fucking benefit my game, and no way, boy. If you play too hard, then we have to say goodbye to you. After you got nomination, you stopped talking to me and make me sad. I cry in bed because we have so close. I mean, look, there's a tear in my eye. But you know what? Fuck you.
Well, we have 4 votes, okay?
That is true.
That is a very high chance we could get.
But if that vote goes 5-4 and you go, we're in the shit. Like, we're gonna have to save our asses and turn against other people. We don't want to be a part of a sinking ship. We don't want to have to create the lines in the house this early. And I know it's cheap to vote with the house, but it is week 1. I've already learned my lesson of not playing smart because I sat my ass on the block for a while. I'm really struggling. Does the alliance come together and we find a 5th vote and we potentially send Max home? Or do we lose one of our members and move forward with 4 strong?
I would probably want Matthew to go home since I've heard that he has been throwing my name around. Sorry, Matthew. It looks like you tried way too hard, way too early, so you gotta get out.
Tonight, the vote could go either way, Max or Matthew, but I feel like I could turn either into the target. I just can't go against my alliance just yet. I'm very conflicted. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Okay, now Kyle S. is telling me that he's torn. So let me don't message him for a little bit. Let me see what I can do.
I've been really 50-50 on my vote, like, the past, day or two. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Basically, Matt sent me a message this morning saying, hey, can you talk? He told me he has something really important he needed to show me. And so he sends me this picture, and it's from Nick's Facebook, and it's a picture of Nick and Chris together.
There's this huge revelation that Chris and Nick know each other, which I thought was big news, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's Nick's second profile picture with him and Chris together. So it's not that big of news. Chris yesterday told me that he wants me to be his number 1, but I don't know if that's true now that I know that him and Nick know each other. So am I really his number 1? Probably not.
Right now, I'm so fucking mad. I can't fucking believe this. It all makes sense to me now because everyone was, bringing up Chris and Matt, and Nick was just not having any of it. He said he did not feel comfortable putting up Chris, and I found that really strange because Chris hadn't really been around talking to anyone. Now that I put the pieces together, it's clear that they're friends outside of the house. I don't know if I can trust Nick anymore, and I really want to keep Matt in the game for sharing that information with me. I only have 3.5 hours to rally up the votes to save Matt and get Max out the house because I need Matt in the game. He's just been a great ally and has been a great resource to me, and it would be a shame to see him leave this early.
For a round that is so meh, is it going to be Matthew? Is it going to be Max? Nobody cares. Well, apparently people care. Kyle S. just pulls me into a call and he's like, hey, boo-boo. He basically told me, everyone's voting for Max. If you don't want to be in a minority and you don't want to feel awkward, I suggest that you vote for Max too. No, hey, how's it going? How's your day? What's up? What's new? That was it. And then after that, we were just awkwardly talking, and then the call ended. So I don't really see myself working with Kyle S. I just feel like my alliance has just kind of been broken up. We don't really trust Jamila because we feel like she's just going around telling everyone what they want to hear. And she's a newbie. So newbies either play really emotionally and or really illogically.
I'm not really sure what's going to happen tonight. I feel like the Outsiders Alliance has worked really hard to try and get Max's name out there, but it still feels like people are hesitant to vote for Max just because Matthew has kind of run around and not really helped his own game very much. Hopefully we're able to get some people on our side and maybe make Max an immediate person to go home. That means 5 of us, all 5 of us in the Outsiders will be able to participate in the HOH, and maybe we can walk away with it.
Please, one of us will win HOH. Oh my god, I might die.
this vote will either be unanimous or it will be split right down the middle so that there's kind of sides of the house that we can focus on for next week.
Tonight is eviction, obviously, and then we have HOH, which I kind of want to win now because I feel like it's important that I do. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited to like have my Tom, I love you, Tom House, and try to find someone that I can work with.
It's gonna be great. Okay, peace. That was for you, Keith. You know.
Let's check in with the house guests. Hello, house guests.
Hi, Keith.
There we go. So it's been about a week inside the Big Brother house. How's the overall mood and feeling right now? And I'll direct that question to Tom.
Thanks, Keith. It's feeling really tense right now. First vote is stressful.
The next question will go to Mateus.
Yes.
So how was the head of household competition? Do you think it revealed people's true colors?
I think yes. Let me see what it is.
Thank you so much. The next question goes to Jamila. Hi, Jamila.
Hello, Keith.
How was your experience in hosting the veto competition?
I was a boss-ass bitch. I enjoyed it a lot. I especially watched everyone playing. You guys were awesome.
Awesome. And Kyle S., next question's for you.
Hi.
Hi. Are there any alliances in the house? Do you think that there's some groupings of people that are working together?
Wow, that's a pretty intense question. I'm going to have to say yes. I feel like there's definitely some smaller groups forming, but honestly, I don't really see any big sides yet.
Thank you so much. And we'll now turn to our HOH, Nick.
Hi.
So, overall, how was your HOH reign?
I don't know. It was alright. I mean, I'm glad that I won. I don't regret winning. I mean, it's not really, it was a luck-based competition, but I'm glad that I won. I'm glad that I'm safe, and I'm glad that I got to strategize with people.
All right. Well, that's great. Those are all the questions that I have here. What we're going to do now is move on to the eviction ceremony. The way this is going to work is we're going to call you into the Google Hangout one at a time where you'll cast your vote to evict. Before we get started, each nominee will have a few moments to say their final plea as to why they should stay in the game. And we're going to start with Max.
I think I should stay because I'm a really loyal person and I really want to keep playing, but I'll be loyal to whoever does it. Yeah.
Thank you, Max. And Matthew, please take the floor.
Wow, you know, this first week has been one hell of a ride, but I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to chill with. Y'all are great, and I hope you keep me. All right?
All right, now I'll call you into the Google Hangout one by one where you'll cast your vote to evict. Hello, Mateus.
Hello.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly vote to evict Max.
Thank you. Please send in Jamila. Welcome, Jamila.
Hi.
Could you please cast your vote to evict?
I vote to evict Max.
Thank you. Please send in Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I am such a sucker for sentiment and probably making the stupidest move ever, but I vote to evict Matthew.
Thank you. Please send in Kyle H. Hello, Kyle.
Hello, Keith.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I gladly vote to evict Max.
Thank you so much. Please send in Kyle S. Hello, Kyle.
Hey, Keith.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly vote to evict Max.
Thank you so much. Please send in Simon.
Hi, Keith.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I would say I'm sad to evict this person, but I'm not. I'm glad they're leaving. I vote to evict Max.
Thank you so much. Please send in Chris.
I love to say who? Never mind.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Keith.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Matthew.
Thank you very much. Please send in Brandon. Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Keith.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly
vote to evict Max.
Thank you. You may return to the living room where I'll call everybody and reveal the vote. House guests, the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have 1 minute to gather his or her belongings, say their goodbyes, and leave this Skype call. By a vote of 6-2, Max, you have been evicted from Big Brother Basics. Everyone else here, we will begin the HOH competition shortly. I have to admit, I'm not yet prepared. I need about 20 minutes. So as you can tell from the title, this competition is going to be true or false. So the way that we're going to signify true or false is simply by raising your left or right hand. You're not going to be looking at the laptop. I want you facing away from the laptop. So the way that this competition is going to work, it's a true false. I'm going to read a statement. You're going to signify if it's the statement that I say is true or false. Everybody raise your left hand. This left hand is true. If you think that the answer is true, you will raise your left hand. Raise your right hand. If you think the answer is false, you will place this hand in the air. It is elimination. You must get all the questions correctly answered, and if you get a question incorrect, you'll be eliminated from the competition. Question number 1. The official start date of this game was October 14th. True or false? I don't see Jamila. There we go. I don't see Matt. Don't see Matt. I need an answer now, Matt. There we go. And Simon, I don't see yours. Can you raise yours a little higher by your head? Great, great. The correct answer is false. The game started on October 15th. This means that Simon, Matt, and Brandon have been eliminated from the game. Oh. Please. Can I turn around now? Yeah, turn around and exit the Google Hangout just so I know who's remaining in the competition. Question number 2. When a new post is made on the BB Basics forum, a red veto symbol appears near the category the new post is from. True or false? I need an answer from Kyle H. Unless you're... Okay, there we go. The correct answer is false. It is a gold veto symbol. No one is incorrect. Everyone got it right. We'll move on to the next question. Lisa and Mike Boogie's pictures were placed in the pantry on day 1. True or false? I need an answer. Okay. The correct answer is true. Everybody got it correct? We'll move on to the next question. True or false? Marie was the 4th person to sign the house guest contract. I need an answer, Jamila. The correct answer is false. She was the 10th person. Chris, you have been eliminated. Please leave the Google Hangout.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Thanks.
True or false? The intro video was posted on the forum on day 5. True or false? All right. The correct answer is true. Kyle H., you have been eliminated.
Who's still left?
Please leave the Google Hangout. That's not important right now. We're competing. We're moving on to the next question. In the first head of household competition, there were a combined 5 ties when voting between 2 people. True or false? I need an answer. The correct answer is false. There were 4 ties. Kyle S. and Tom, you have been eliminated.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please leave the Google Hangout. Next question. At Nick's nomination ceremony, Max received his key 5th. True or false? I need an answer, Jamila. The correct answer is true, which means congratulations, Mateus, you are the new head of household!
Thanks. Oh my god.
You may leave the Google Hangout. Congratulations, guys.
Congrats.